The flipper power relay enable was sticking on this Comet MPU, and the problem was 7406 here at U58 had failed. I've got it in my chip tester now, so you can see it flashed ERR. Let me shade that a little. So this chip tester will definitely identify a failed chip. It may not identify a working chip, if that makes sense. Comet MPU sent in for a bit of rehab and a problem that existed up here in the special solenoid section where Q78 was roasted, and I'll have to tell the client what Q78 drives in the special solenoids. Also, the flipper enable relay power was turned on all the time, and that boiled down to a failed 7406 here at U58, as I showed with my tip tester. I also installed NVRAM. Got a jumper on there right now because I don't have the soundboard or the voice ROM truck. Replaced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 caps, and I think that's it. So it's good to go. Let's power up. And I have my Siegecraft system 3 through 9, I guess, display tester here, and it's doing what it should. The lamp matrix is firing away, and the only coil it's on is the coin lockout coil, and you can see that the flipper grounds created by this relay are not turned on now. So let's put it into test, and the first test is display test, working properly. The next test is sound test. And you'll notice there's no sound at 0 and 1. And there's not supposed to be any sound at 0. That's normal. There's no sound at 1 because I'm testing without the voice ROM truck. So that's normal given the test conditions. Lamp test operating properly. Let's go to solenoid test. System 9 is pretty brute force. It just hammers through the first 16 solenoids. And there's no control, no CPU control of the special solenoids, but I can actuate them with my handy dandy switch here. Thank you again, Mr. Dumbass. And those are working properly. And the next test is switch test. So I'm going to actuate all the switches on row 1. That's as high as it goes. The last switch on Comet is switch number 50. And now we'll do column 1. And I think I can get switch 50. There it is. So the switch matrix is operating properly. There were no complaints about that. Here's your switch matrix connections and the drives. And that's it. You can go through the adjustments and the game will reboot. And we're back in business with a nice cool FET mod added to this MPU. I don't remember if I mentioned that at the start or not. Thank you so much for sending it and for your patience and me getting her all done.